Every city has its issues, but let's just say mine has a pretty big one. I noticed for every single building, my ceilings and floors were the exact same block. And the reason for that was because I started this city by building a 4 to 5 block high area and only one block for the floor and ceiling. So this is the first video of many where I'll be fixing my city to hopefully look a little bit better and have a different ceiling than the floor. Also, I'm experimenting with a different microphone setup, so tell me if you like this setup more or prefer the old one. So as you can see here, I did add another floor on top, but the main thing is that you can see I've experimented with some flooring below. So I'm first going to show you a comparison of what it looks like with the same ceiling and floor and what it looks like without. So as we walk in here, you can see you have the black ceiling and the black floor, which are the exact same, and it's just the same in every single room, right? It's kind of boring, and same with the bathroom here. If we head downstairs to one of the apartments below, you can see that this is a completely different look. You have a more modern ceiling here, you have like an entrance area, you have a different tiling on the kitchen here. Also, I have a little carpet so that you're more comfortable while moving around here. And then you can see on the flooring here, it looks very different and a lot better, honestly. And here you can also have that tiling there to have the table blend in more. Another thing that's nice about this is bathrooms. You can actually have proper tiling for the shower, which I think this shower design looks way better. So I'm gonna, first of all, copy all of this up and then work on the apartment, which is right next to this actually. Let me get outside. Just right next to this, which is different, and then update this to the new design with the different flooring and ceiling. So let's get started. So I first started by just copying it up, although unfortunately we had some issues early on. Okay, so we have our first problem here, which is that I need to have stairs that go backwards here, but this is going to be interesting. And we also have the same problem here. So what I think I'm just going to do is have ceiling there and then stairs out one with just a normal block like this, and then I can just go like this and then stack that however times I need to do, which looks like it's 3. Yeah, I basically just stacked it up and then fixed some minor issues to make the building look complete. After we finished fixing these problems, we started working on the second set of apartments. So I'd say we start renovating this so that we have a lower ceiling. Okay, so I'm going to copy over, yes, this is gold ore, spruce planks, white ceiling, these panels here. And the nice thing actually is that we don't have to have these panels coming out. I honestly just really like the look of them. Okay, and then I'm going to use some of my inventory space. I have a bunch of signs in here because I was working on streets before this, so that I can copy over all of this stuff here. And of course, we're going to start on the lowest floor and then we'll just copy it straight up. So the first step here is lowering the ceiling. I first started lowering the ceiling with the move command, which, well, probably wasn't the best idea. But then I moved to the correct command, which is the stack command. And of course, we're going to do this for every single room, except I kind of like that design. So I'm going to grab another panel like this, just a little bit thicker, and have that look down because I honestly really like that look. That's one thing that I can do now, which is so sick. I continue working on the roof smoothly until I reach the bathroom. Okay, and the bathroom's gonna be interesting because I did something different with the other apartment and I wanna see what I did so that I can replicate it because I really like the look of it. Okay, so I just simply used a brick tile here, or brick block, and then lights here with our shower here. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna clear this out, except for the light, so that I can see. And then I'm thinking that we just have like a shower here. I feel like that'd be a nice place for a shower. And then we can have toilet here, thing here, and then just sink here. That's kind of what I'm thinking, like separate the bathroom into 2. And then I honestly want to use this black terracotta wall because I really like the look of that. Then we're going to use the slab version of this, which should be at the bottom here to light this up. And then once again, I'm going to use the, I'm actually going to use this, block it off. So what we can do with our flooring now is this goes in empty space, so we don't have to worry about that. We'll use this lapis lazuli ore. I know, it just works. Then we'll use this wall panel here, and then we just want to have this go, I believe it's east. East, no, I kind of like it open like that. And then we'll use our shower head and nozzles. Shower head here, and then we can use our shower handles here, and then we will want to have a towel holder, which can nicely sit here. Then we still have lights here, which can just go like that. And then we will get our toilet. And yes, I'm using mods for this. See here, this is furniture expanded, and then I'm also using Paladin's furniture. All that should be in the description. And then we have this here, and then I can simply just put a sink in this area over here. Although I do want some cabinets of some sorts. Not these kinds. So this is a stripped oak. So something like a drawer. Then maybe like a nice mirror. Perfect. Okay. We have a very nice bathroom area. I honestly think that these should be here. Yeah. Okay. Very nice bathroom. I do want some lights in there. And then, as you'll notice, as we walk in here, it's not the brightest. So we are going to snatch some of these light panels and start putting them in here. And I'm thinking of doing something like this. It doesn't really work horizontally because we're at 5 blocks, so the painting's in the way. And I do want to keep this tall painting. So we can simply just do it like this with 1 block gaps, and then have a spacer here, like a little bit of space, so that lines up with this wall. In here, how do I want to do this? We can honestly just go with something like that. It doesn't match, or we could just have a single light here, and that should work. But let's get to lighting the office. I forgot I already lit that. Next, all we have is this, which honestly doesn't need that much work. Just something like this going along here is good enough. And that looks very nice. It looks a lot more modern as well, which is why I was so excited about this. It looks extremely modern. I need to add a light switch in here. That is very important, which also I just realized this wasn't lowered. That is a big issue actually. And I'm honestly just going to use the same slabs here. Sorry, I'm making some last minute changes here. I just like how this looks so much better. Then we can use this and this, which lights up the entire bathroom, although it would be a very expensive bathroom, this one, but that doesn't really matter. We don't have to worry about that too much. Also, I just realized we are not done. We have the floor left. I forgot about that. Okay, but now let's work on the floor. So we have this gold ore here, which works very good for an entrance and a kitchen at that. So I'm going to just use the stack command, stack this 3 with Worldedit. This is, you get this through / wand, and it just gives you a wand, and then you can select your first position with your left mouse and second position with your right mouse. This is only a Java thing. If you don't have Java, use /give s, then you want to give them or yourself a structure block. This works very similar, where you can, it looks like speakers, but you can basically copy and paste sections of 64 to 64 blocks, so it does generally the same thing. But for this building, I want to use spruce planks, so I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to stack this 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 blocks, not 190, and then this way just stack 4, and then the door panel or the doors will do the same thing. And then this office, it already has some carpet in here, but for an office look, I'm trying to think of what kind of floor we want. I feel like an oak floor looks good. I don't really think that we have to change the flooring there. But for the bedroom, I'm going to keep the look the same with the spruce floors. And then I'm not going to go underneath those since I'm not going to be moving them. And if I do, I can just replace the floor. And then the bathroom, we can use some just tiling like we did earlier for the entire bathroom. And then just a second tiling here, which will separate the shower space from the bathroom space. And then here, I honestly want to use what I used in the other apartment, which is a very nice little like coffee table. And I'm done. It's right here. So it looks like this. And then below it, you have this gold ore block, which kind of matches with this gray carpet here. So we go here, we get rid of this, replace the floor with gold ore, kind of make like this nice space here with a coffee table, which this is going to be a little different. So I'm just going to have, do I want to have 1 block or 2? Because otherwise I'm going to need to have to expand the carpet. You know, expanding the carpet works. Then you have like this little coffee table here, which is very nice. If you'd have to go to F1 to actually enjoy it, because as you see this is a, it's a vertical slab, which works on the ceiling as well. It's just a shulker box. So you can open these up and you can see it right there. But that looks, I'm trying to think. I kind of want to have this be like this. There's just not enough light here. This looks good though. We have flooring that's basically different for all their different purposes. The shower looks so much better. I love this design so much more. The entrance is a lot more cozy with this little tiling here, and the kitchen, it just makes more sense to have this tiling. I am gonna actually grab a white carpet to put here because you're gonna be moving around the fridge and stuff. It probably only matters here. But this will just help it so that when you're standing there, your feet and heels and ankles, it's just better for you. It doesn't make it as sore, uncomfortable. But now that we've done that, we can actually start copying this up. So we will go from here to here, copy. Then we can honestly just go through the ceiling and paste. And there we go. And I don't see any issues here other than this. We still have this coffee table, which is really difficult to get over. Hopefully you won't be standing on it though. This looks perfect. Is there a desk there? Okay, there's not a desk. But what I'm gonna do is I am gonna still have a desk space here. So we're gonna have this, maybe just like a small little table here. Could probably actually have 2 tables here. Like a tiny little desk space. You're gonna get blinded by the sun, so hopefully you don't have a laptop, but as long as you don't have a laptop, you're fine. And then you can have like a little doorway here that you can walk through all the way here. Then one thing I actually also want to do is add some carpet just around this bed. So I feel like that grounds it a little bit more. So I'm just gonna do that. I like that more. I'm gonna head downstairs, just checking that there's not a light there, and do the exact same thing. Perfect. Okay. And then we're going to copy up the second floor this time because as you can see here, we have the same balcony thing, and just you can see I did the same mistake when copying up the second and to the third floor. But we're going to want this area here to be balcony, and then there might be something I need to fix with the ceiling. Yes, here. Nothing ever goes perfectly. But that looks good, and then this should be the exact same, so we can copy up the second floor to the third floor. So copy the floor this time, then we will copy this, so / copy, and then head up. And we will be pasting this here. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Okay, and then we won't have this issue again. Yes, perfect. I'm just gonna add a little entrance to this here. And there you go. That building is still here. That is from a video where a 7-year-old tried to build a skyscraper. That is still here. I will be renovating this, we'll call it, later. It'll probably be a mid-rise. I doubt this will be a high-rise. But yeah, okay. So that is this building actually fixed. This was a shorter one. I'm honestly working on a much bigger project, which I did a collab with a friend, so that will be up soon. And I was actually working on a lot of this street design. So I actually kind of want to show this off now. So if you're interested in this, I will show this off. If you're not, this is basically the end of this. But yeah, let me show this off. So this is with Cubed Pack, a specific texture pack made for city building. Notably used by Alpine One, which I guess I am the cheap copy of right now. But this just makes everything look so much better, especially with stuff like this. So you can add a lot more detail to your streets and basically everything. So they have, this is cyan terracotta here, but it allows you to do stuff like this, which is extremely important. You also get signage from this. So here, this is a bus stop. So I have this blocked off so normal cars can go here, and you're not allowed to park here. Another example of using that is over here. So I have this area here, which basically garbage men need to be able to park near it and pick up garbage from this restaurant right here. But if this is open parking, how are they going to get in here? I solved this by blocking off this single parking spot. You are not allowed to park here so that a garbage truck can come here, park here, and then pick up the garbage from here. And then I also added some really tiny details like vending machines with garbage near them. I actually have a lot of vending machines and some next to the building that I just built. Let me head over there and show you. So like if we look over here, we have some vending machines right here. And then I'm probably gonna need to make some parking here, which we have so much space for. We can probably have outdoor seating and parking here at the same time. And that is because we need a garbage truck to be able to park near here or come like right here and be able to pick up this stuff from this restaurant here and the restaurant actually underneath the building that we were just working in right here. So if you're working here, you need to be able to come outside here and throw your garbage away right here. And of course, a garbage truck needs to be able to get rid of that. On top of that, I'll probably need to find some way to add parking right here or right here, because this building right here is going to be adding I'm gonna renovate it so that it has a coffee shop here. So this is the metro station. And right now, the only thing that you can get from inside once you walk in is ATMs and another thing, which are vending machines. But sometimes that's wrong. There we go. Sometimes that isn't enough. So what I'm gonna add here is a little cafe. Why did I say it like that? What I'm gonna add here is a little cafe, and they are gonna need to exit here and throw away their garbage here. And then I've added a little gate and really high bushes to kind of hide this, although you can kind of see it. I tried to hide it as best as I could, but I'm also gonna need garbage trucks to be able to come in here. I could honestly just have like a little parking area right here. That's probably what I'll do, but that's another project that I have. But as you can see, all of these intersections are different. They have the new markings, they have a bunch of other cool stuff like this. But that's kind of it for me showing off to you. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And next video, we should be working either on renovating this one to have different floors and different ceilings, or working on these two buildings. So I will see you then, and I hope you have an amazing day. Goodbye.